103-pound weight class. And there's a look at Anthony Facchini of Seaford.
I tell you, two contrasting styles in this weight class. Vinny Pecora of Baldwin is a stud, short, compact, and just comes at you. On the other side, you have Anthony Facchini, the 11th grader from Seaford. He was a number 3 seed, and he is long and lanky. He likes to use his legs, but if he can get his legs in on Pecora, he'll be in good shape. But trying to get in on Pecora is tough. He's just so strong. There's a little fireman's for two.
So Pecora jumps ahead too. Pecora is your red wrestler from Baldwin wearing the gold singlet, and Facchini is your green wrestler wearing the white singlet.
Vinny Pecora, the number 1 seed coming into the tournament, coached by Mike Robinson, Tommy Noel, and Carlos Caban. He just has very, very good hips. You watch, his hips are always in the right place. Great upper body wrestler, can Granby and get back points from almost any place when he's down. He's just a strong, strong candidate. On the other hand, as we said, you have Anthony Facchini. He's long and lanky and loves to use the legs when he gets on top. He's third in the county last year. Number 1 this year in the Ralph Jansen tournament, and the North Shore qualifier. He's our number 3 seed with a 27-7 record.
Tom, that is really the first thing that jumps out at me at both of these wrestlers. You look at Pecora, and at 103 pounds, he looks muscular.
He does. He's not, he doesn't have to suck down too much. He's right there at that weight, and he's able to maintain his weight and just is very strong. Looking for his cradle here.
He's going to try to tilt him. Can't get him. 45 seconds remain in the first. Pecora jumped out to a 2-0 lead. That's where we stand. Vinny Pecora of Baldwin, a junior. Anthony Facchini, a junior from Seaford.
Usually doing a good job, this is, on Vinny Pecora, using his legs and trying to cross-face to the forearm to try to get a turn here. Unable to do it. Goes back to a one-on-one ride and just doing a real nice job on top control.
A look at the coaching staff for Baldwin.
That was Carlos Caban, who you saw there. Mike Robinson next to him is the head coach. Carlos is a volunteer assistant, has done a great job in the room with the lightweights. He was at wrestle for Baldwin also years ago.
And that'll end the first period, so Vinny Pecora gets a quick 2, holds on to the 2-0 lead as we head to the second. Want to remind you that we do have Pal Sass on the sidelines, or Matt's side, I guess you could call it. He will be catching up with all of the victors as we move along through the evening. Pecora still on top.
Doing a real good job riding. Again, to say, tight hips, stays close to the body. Looking to go across, see if he can get some points here.
And Vinny Pecora had just 1 loss this season. Well, Anthony Facchini lost 7 times. Facchini has found his way to the Nassau County Championship, and these two wrestlers obviously vying for an opportunity to move to the state tournament.
Pecora doing just a good job of tying Facchini up. Facchini unable to do anything right now. Has his legs tied, and Reggie Jones, our official, Reggie Jones Jr. says, hey, stalemate, guys, let's get back. Let's see if we can do something on the mat.
The Mac Sports Complex here at Hofstra University holds over 5,100 fans, and I would say this is about 3,500 here, maybe 3,000. A very healthy crowd.
It's a good crowd, and there's plenty of room. Again, when you were at Nassau Community, you were packed in there. CW Post just didn't have the same type of atmosphere that Hofstra does. All from good facilities. This is just tremendous.
45 seconds remain in the second. This has just been a dominating performance by Vinny Pecora so far. Facchini trying to turn him over, can't do it.
Yeah.
Are you surprised at how Pecora has really just manhandled Facchini?
Not at all. He really is just a very, he's not a number 1 seed for no reason. He's very tough on top, knows how to use his body, knows how to ride tight, great hips.
So now you're Sal Lestrapo. If you could, what would you tell Anthony Facchini in this third period, as you head to the third period?
Well, you need to try to keep on working to get a point. I'm surprised that he isn't trying to explode up, somehow get some separation, try to get out, but it's easier said than done. Good job here by Pecora again, trying to look for the turn. He has a nice job right there. There's a height, there's a leverage. Facchini in very good position here, and just look at what Pecora does. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable.
Did he get any points for it? Let's see.
No.
Nothing.
I think he had his back in tight, and he's going to say no points. But, oh, he gave him 2. He said he got out. He said, you see Pecora right now saying, I don't want to mess around anymore. I'm going to go on my feet. I know I can take him down.
So Vinny Pecora goes into the 3rd period leading 4-0.
There he goes, looking for his fireman's again, and he didn't go through with it. Then he could try to continue with it. Just, you see the upper body strength right there.
I mean, he just seems like he's bullying him.
Right, he has his takedown, but he's not going to.
So the officials will restart at the center of the mat. And
he got his takedown. He just didn't get any back points because when he took him down, he was out of bounds.
So he goes up 6-0 now.
And this is where you see a lot of times in wrestling, the wrestler feels comfortable on his feet, he'll turn somebody loose and want to go for takedowns. It's very smart, I think, for Pecora to stay on top. He knows he can ride this guy. Why take any chances of maybe missing a takedown? He's up 6-0. Ride him out. Get your points. He's going to try to turn him while he's there. Look at this. Just such great upper body strength. Put his weight on top.
Going to pick up a few more back points.
Boy, he sees that right there also. When he had the opportunity, he says, let me just try to turn you over, use my strength to see if I can get my pin, my fall out of this.
Facchini is struggling, so 3 more back points, and Pecora goes up 9-0, less than 60 seconds remain.
Excellent job by Anthony Facchini, though, to come out. He worked his tail to get out of there and did a good job of coming out.
Crowd not as excited about this match and they've sat and they've watched Vinny Pecora put on a dominating performance. Exactly.
Winning control from 10 seconds into the match.
And at the end of the day, they crown a most outstanding wrestler and a champion of champions. And I know we're only 2 matches in, but if this match continues this way, I would imagine Vinny Pecora's name will be kicked around for that.
And again, he does such a nice job there. A little crab right on top. He's able to get in there and just really control the whole match from start to finish.
And a great victory for Vinny Pecora. A 9-0 final. He is the winner at 103 pounds. So it starts off with a Garden City victory for Mike LaFreeze. And now you've got Vinny Pecora of Baldwin at 103 with a 9-0 victory.